Okay, what I wanted to show today was an update to this Brighter Broker real estate application that I've been using in my brokerage and investment company. And as you probably saw in the past, basically it uses an API to bring in property data. One thing about property data is that it's very expensive if you don't have access to certain APIs, which most people don't, and including me. And even if you have MLS access, the multiple listing service, we use Bright MLS here. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware, but they don't really give you access to their API. So we pretty much have to piecemeal together a way to get this information into your CRM. And I use a couple of different CRMs. One is Salesforce, obviously, and then another one is Follow Up Boss. And basically, it's kind of like HubSpot is for a lot of people, where you can do a lot of automation and a lot of quick text messaging and those kinds of automations and marketing. That it makes it a little bit more difficult in Salesforce. And Salesforce is obviously the source of truth. So I'm going to show you how I'm able to dig up a property, and what I'm going to do with the data is another thing. There's actually one thing, how I'm doing it now is where a batch process gets listing data and updates it every day and shows properties that are for sale. Another process is going to enrich the data from a different API with property assessment data, which is a lot more detail, square footage, owner names, previous owner names, mortgage information, a lot of different information. One of the things is that it's going to be hard to do these on a batch as far as the assessor data because of how expensive the API is. So for now I'm going to do that on a one-off, where we create a button and you can just enrich the data, and it'll allow the salesperson to take the property data, enrich it, get the owner's information, and use some other things that I'm going to show later to in order to reach out to that customer and talk to them. We're going to be doing a lot of prediction to see the best possible leads. So it's going to be a process that leads you down to basically developing leads from these properties. So let's go ahead and show you how it works in the sandbox. I've shown this before, but I just want to show it again. I've taken a property that I saw was on the market. So actually I don't need to update that. And let's go ahead and put in the address here. All right, so there it goes, pops it up, populates it. I think that's all I need to put in. So we'll go ahead and hit save. And let's see if it, so I'll just go ahead and refresh it. It's an asynchronous call, so the data might not populate as quickly. Oh, looks like it didn't populate. So let's go ahead and hit refresh data, and then get the warning there, and then I'll hit refresh. Okay, so there, it looks like it refreshed. So you see the map over here populated. We got a value estimate, we got latitude, longitude, which allows the map to populate. We got a description here. So this is how it works now. And it also does this on a batch call. So every day, a batch call out will get the properties that are on the market and update them, or the ones that have just closed, it'll find them in the system, update them. If they're not in the system, it'll create them and show us that most recent data. So that's the intention now. As you can see here, I have enriched data, which I have not finished building out yet. Basically, this enrichment will be a call out, and this is the same property here. Basically, it'll get the person's information, the owners, it'll get the previous owners if there are any. Let's see if there are any previous owners. The address information, a lot of details, latitude, longitude, description, and lot size, living area square footage, number of baths, year built. I mean, a lot of these details that are going to be important in the predictions, because we're going to be doing predictions in as far as the next likelihood, how soon this person is likely to sell, sales price, surrounding area, how attractive is the surrounding area. So we're going to be building a lot of predictions over the next few months. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. So yeah, FIPS information, FIPS codes. So yeah, there's a lot of data that comes in here, but like I said, it is expensive. You also get the APN, which the only other way to get that is to import it. So once you use that, it becomes a foreign key for other sources. So we're going to start layering property data, and it's kind of reminds me of how Data Cloud is being implemented. Data Cloud, it takes and layers consumer information, from your ERP system, and from your Salesforce, and from your marketing tools, and so it's a similar process here with properties. We're layering information and developing, a robust a story about this property and about this particular prospect. So I'm going to show you now what I'm actually doing with this. Well, one of the things that I found to do with this data just by accident. So I was just thinking, because I had these value estimates coming in, we're creating some predictions on value, doing some other things, but we haven't really built out a lot of that yet. As you can see, we don't have a lot of data in here. But go ahead and hit refresh. I don't think we're going to get a tremendous amount of information to update this, but we'll take a look at it anyway. All right, yeah, so we get a lot of the same data, but the important thing is discount. So the discount percentage is basically the difference between the list price and the value estimate. So we have a value estimate here, $694,000. And as you can see, it's an auction. So obviously it's priced a very low amount in order to entice bidders. But that gives you an idea that, okay, this actually is on point. We want to look at discounts. Every day when this updates at 6 a.m., I get up and look at this and I say, oh, okay, we have, this property is $100,000 undervalued. What's going on there? And then take a look at it. And then, we may pursue it, we may send it to a client, whatever. But it gives us an idea of what's going on in the market. Let's see, we got another one here. Okay, this one is a decent area. I know this neighborhood. So the house probably needs a little bit of work. Predicted sales price is, we use Einstein to predict sales price, 383. The value estimate, which is pretty much the Zestimate that came from Zillow, is 335. So even at 335, this is still a discount. So it probably needs a little bit of work, but it looks like there's some potential there for some equity. So I just wanted to show you that, how bringing in this data, enriching the data, which is something I'm going to show you in the next video, and then using it for a variety of analytics can give you some insights. And one of the insights here is discount properties, and obviously there's a lot of different things that can be done in different industries, but I just wanted to show you that. That's it. I hope you enjoy your Friday, and thanks for listening or watching. Have a good one. Bye.